Hey everybody, welcome back. We made it, West Virginia. Oh yeah, what a long few weeks it's been though, the moving process. Actually a few months. The whole buying process and moving is so stressful, but we made it. We're here. We've been in our new house for 2 weeks now. Things are really starting to come along nicely. It's really satisfying when you have a plan, because I've been planning this for, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years now. I've been talking about it on my YouTube channel from time to time, and you know, we've had so many lists, pros and cons lists, and what we wanted, what we didn't want as far as a place to live. And it's so fulfilling when that comes together. So here we are, West Virginia. So much different than Florida. Waterfalls, mountains, winding roads. Oh my God, the road up here. The road up here this morning. It's a good thing I was driving, because I get motion sick pretty bad. And if I'm not driving, I would have been tossing my cookies the whole way up here. I was gonna bring my mom this morning, but she gets scared on, you know, steep and curvy roads. So yeah, it's a good thing I didn't bring her, at least not on that route that we took, or that I took this morning. So yeah, I'm here at Valley Falls State Park. I was here one other time back in the end of April when I was up here at house hunting. Got some great pictures of the waterfalls, as you can see probably in the distance behind me there. I also got some really cool tree pictures. Doesn't look like the water's running quite as heavy as it was when I was here in April, probably from the melting snow back then, but yeah, still looks to be pretty good. We have overcast, light to heavy rain kind of coming and going. So yeah, I'm gonna go down here by the river's edge and see what I can find. All right, so I found my first composition. It's this nice waterfall, kind of runs down, and you can see it through these two big boulders there on either side. I tried the same shot when I was here in April, but the water was flowing so hard back then, I just couldn't get it right, and it wasn't a great day for photography. It was almost noon. It was bright blue skies, had some nice clouds. It just wasn't the right time, just too sunny. But now I have this nice light mist, kind of moody atmospheric conditions out there in the hills. I might be able to bring out a little bit of detail in the sky. The rocks are nice and wet, so I'll get that glow, that sheen off of them. That should make the photo look nice. I think the real trick is going to be finding the right shutter speed. I don't want to go too long and just kind of completely smooth it out. So I think something faster, like half a second, maybe even something like a third of a second or a fourth of a second. It's going to take some experimentation. All right, so I figured out the composition. I figured out my settings. So I bumped up my ISO a little bit, but I also put on my 6-stop ND filter, trying to find the right shutter speed. Started out about 3 seconds, and that was way too long. To smooth out the water way too much. Even 1 second was too long. So ultimately what I've decided is the best shutter speed for this water flow here is about a third of a second, which is odd because that was kind of my preferred shutter speed for a lot of my seascape photography in Florida. And wow, I am just so blown away being here. I'm blown away just living here now, and the fact that this is only about 40 minutes from my house. Took a little bit longer to get here this morning with the rain, but yeah, on a better day, yeah, about 40 minutes away, and there's about 3 or 4 state parks within that same distance from me, so unbelievable. So I made it down closer to the waterfall. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to yell. There's nobody else around right now, luckily. Yeah, it's pretty precarious getting down here. Like I said, the rocks are wet. Some of them are slippery, some of them are not. And I didn't wear my hiking boots this morning, totally not prepared. I'm just wearing my Skechers, and the soles aren't that good on them, so Yeah, I need to learn to come a bit more prepared for this mountain waterfall photography. I'm used to shorts, t-shirt, no shoes, so all that's got to change. Just got to get used to it. But yeah, down here, really right at the edge, the water is really roaring down here, and we're starting to get some heavier rain now. So I put the camera away for a few minutes. As soon as it lets up, I'm going to do the same thing that I was doing up there. I'll test out different shutter speeds. I'm thinking with as fast as it's rushing, probably 1/3 to 1/5 of a second is probably going to look the best. So while it's starting to mist here, I'm just going to kind of look around and see what the best composition for this area is. As soon as I get a chance, I'll take those shots and put them up on the screen for you. Alright, I hope you like those images. It's been a long time since I shot a waterfall, so yeah, let me know what you think of those. This is the way I came down through that massive rock right there. I'm gonna make my way down the river, but I think I'm gonna try to make an exit through these smaller rocks here, the flatter rocks, and see if I can walk down the river and see what I can find. Again, got my hiking boots on, no problem, but yeah, I think that's probably the safer way. Whole new set of safety rules living in West Virginia versus Florida. Well, that was a little precarious getting up those rocks. Actually, the bigger rocks were the safer route because they had some like moss and stuff on it that gave me a little bit extra traction. So I'm walking down the river now, unintentionally scaring all the geese away. Hey, and if I haven't said it already, I don't remember if I have or not, but happy Independence Day, 4th of July, to my fellow Americans here in the United States, or happy Trader's Day if you're in Great Britain. All right, I'm gonna try to go find one more composition, then I think I'll wrap it up from Valley Falls State Park here. Just some amazing trees here. There's a tree, big tree right back there. Not this front one, but this really big one back here. I took a shot of that in April. I'll put that up on the screen for you now. I was gonna retake it again this morning, but it actually doesn't look as good right now because it's in full bloom right now. It was partially in bloom back then, but I think it's gonna look amazing come the fall. So I'm gonna skip it this time. And I think I'm definitely gonna come back to this park in the fall. There's also a shot I took of the train tracks from that overpass right up there. Again, it doesn't look as good this time around, but I'll definitely be back for the fall because the trees both kind of fall over both sides of the tracks, and it's just gonna look absolutely amazing, I believe. So yeah, let's head this way. All right, so I'm trying to make my way down these big slippery boulders here without breaking my neck or my leg or something. I also just saw a deer, and of course I wasn't fast enough with my camera to capture it before it ran off, but it reminded me I should probably wear some sort of safety thing to make some noise, just in case I run into a bear down by the river getting a drink or something. I have not conquered my fear of bears. I've grown up around the ocean in Hawaii, California, Florida, and not really scared of much in the ocean. Bears though, I am scared of. We have black bears in this area, and they're probably the most timid of bears. Basically they just want you to announce that you're there, make a little bit of noise, and usually I guess they run off. I hope to never find out, but yeah, so maybe a little bit of noisemaker there, let them know I'm coming, especially if it's a mother bear with some cubs. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way down there like I said, without killing myself, and see what there is to see looking down the river. Shit. Well, I no sooner said that, I stepped down off just a little rock onto this bigger rock and took a fall. Camera's fine, saved that. I don't feel like I hurt myself at all, so whew, scary. Anyway, let's proceed and let's be careful. All right, so I think I found my last composition for the day. I was trying to make it out there, but with the slip and fall back there, nobody else around, it's probably not a good idea. I think it's safe to say I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn about this kind of photography in general, mountains, rivers, whatever. But I have a lot to learn about, you know, safety. I've preached ocean safety for quite a while. I'm very comfortable with the ocean, always have been all my life. But I see a lot of photographers who are not. But I'm not well versed in this rugged mountain, you know, the safety aspects of it. You know, if I would have slipped and fall right there and just really hurt myself, I'm not sure what I would have done. There's still nobody around. I haven't even seen a park ranger or anything. So yeah, you know, lucky I didn't break my leg or worse. So, you know, bear safety, you know, wild animal safety, hiking and climbing safety. Definitely have a lot to learn. So, and I look forward to it. I look forward to, you know, researching it, reading about it, going out with people who know what they're doing, and you know, as I do that, I think my photography will actually improve because of it. I won't take stupid chances that I might or might not have should have taken. So, all right, so I'm going to wrap this up with this final composition. I'm going to flip you around here, show you exactly what I'm looking at. So I have these nice big boulders kind of creating a leading line there across the river. Nice texture on them as well with the moss here on the back side. My intention here is not so much with the river, but those trees across the way as well. They have a really nice light on them right now. I don't think I'm going to get the sky in my shot at all right now. I've lost a little bit of the definition in the sky, but there is some nice light coming down and making those 3 or 4 trees across the way really stand out. Just an absolutely beautiful scene. All right, everybody, so I'm going to wrap this up from Valley Falls State Park. Hope you've enjoyed this first outing of mine here in my new home of West Virginia, and there'll be plenty more from these state parks. Like I said, there's about 4 or 5 state parks within about a 40-mile radius of where I live. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out and capturing all the beauty and all of the seasons here in West Virginia. Let me know what you think. Leave me some comments down below. I know I haven't done many videos here recently, but I hope to change that over the coming years. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. And it's been great to keep in touch with a lot of you, even while I wasn't making videos. So if you're new to my channel and you liked what you saw today, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be happy to show you the beauty of West Virginia and hopefully some good photography along with it. All right, everybody, hope you're doing well out there, keeping safe, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.